Welcome back to Coweta School's Game Day, where we spotlight the incredible student athletes and athletic programs that energize our community all year long. I'm Quinn Johnson, a senior at Noonan High School. This morning, we bring you the action and highlights from last Friday night's football games around the county. We've got all the best insights right here on Game Day. It was an exciting night this past Friday as East Coweta had a runaway win against Chapel Hill. Head coach John Small is here to tell us all about how he pulled it off. Thanks for being here, Coach.
Appreciate it.
56-0, big dub, defensive and offensive game. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, excited for our kids to finish the regular season on a win like that at the last regular season game at Garland Shoemake for those seniors. But everything we've worked for all year, the playoffs, get ready for that. Really feel like our team is coming together at the right time. Thought we played a complete football game, complementary football with offense, defense, and special teams. But really proud of our kids' efforts all year, the way they've stayed the course and stayed together, and it really showed up Friday night.
Yeah, and you've got a bye week coming into playoffs. What are some of your focuses? I mean, you come off a big win. Your seniors, they've got all this momentum. You're playing Denmark. What are you going to focus on this bye week?
Well, we're going to focus on ourselves, continue to get better. We got a lot of things we can still improve upon. We have an improvement list from the last game. So we'll go out this week and practice very hard with them, compete very well with each other, and stay in tune to be ready for the next week.
Yeah, what were some of your key takeaways against Chapel Hill?
Well, I thought the defense has gotten exponentially better each week. We're a young team on defense, but really proud of their efforts, the way they're playing together, the communication that's taking place on the back end and in the box, and they're really taking ownership in it. Thought we tackled well, rallied around the ball, created some turnovers. And then offensively, thought we've played well on offense all year, but we're continuing to get better with different guys catching balls, different guys making plays, and the offensive line doing a great job blocking and giving the quarterback time to throw it. Running backs, we got 3 backs that are running the football well for us. And then special teams, guys taking advantage of getting on the field, getting playing time, and making big plays for us.
Mm-hmm. And this is exactly when you want everything to fall into place, especially when you're getting ready for playoffs. And I'm sure that's something that's really exciting as a coach, and especially from a player standpoint. I mean, senior leadership, you've got guys who are super excited. It's their last run, and they really want to try and see how far you can get.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we do what we do at East Coweta, the people that we play. We get bruised up, we get calloused up, we get hardened. We know how to play really good teams, and you want to win every game, but at the end of the day, you want to get in the playoffs and win games.
Yeah.
So we get an opportunity to get in and go play a tough opponent on the road, and we're excited about the challenge of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a look at some of this big win against Chapel Hill.
Yeah, defensively, thought we played very well of stopping the run. I think we gave up 50 yards rushing on the night. D-line played very well. Walter Maestri, who's been a steady player for us, you see him pick the ball here. He had 2 interception returns for touchdowns on the night on defense. People don't throw to his side a whole lot, but you see why they don't, because he makes big plays. Thought the guys rallied to the football, played very well of pursuing the football. You'll see a lot of purple jerseys around guys. Here's Walter again reading an out route right there, picking it off and taking that one to the house. So that's 2 defensive touchdowns for him on the night. And then our defensive line played well. Our linebackers played well. There's Delbert Freeman there and Austin Atkinson making a play. Again, Dylan Cleveland up front has gotten better and better and better. Big play here by Jalen Perry, a sophomore linebacker. Then kicking game-wise, Aaron put a few in the end zone that you'll see here on film. But then he had some that did not go to the end zone, but I really felt our kids did a great job of covering the kick here. See a big play here, guys getting off blocks, making a stop here. And then this next kickoff here, guys just playing with a lot of energy, a lot of juice, and go down going to Tristan Prescott, who was our special teams player of the game, with a big hit here, knocking the ball out. They got back on it. Here's Gavin Connell, a senior kicker for us. He got to kick about 4 extra points on the night. Offensively, Jax continues to get better. Jax Bowles, a good throw here to Walter Maestri for a touchdown. So that's Walter's 3rd touchdown of the night. Chase Beatles here, a junior tight end. First 6 games he played with a cast on his hand, didn't get to play much, but he's back in the mix again. Another throw here to Walter Maestri with a big touchdown there again, so that's his 4th. Come back here, throw to Isaiah Alford, who's just been a steady Eddie for us all year, making plays. Hadn't gotten the end zone yet this year, so we really wanted to get him in the end zone if we could. Ricky Howell here with a big run. Thought our complement of backs did a good job running the football with that offensive line leading them. Another touchdown throw here to Walter Maestri. Quarterback taking what they give us. Come back here with a big throw to Sam Gritton, who can run, can catch it, make plays. So there's a touchdown for him. Then come back here. We're trying to get Isaiah Alfred in the end zone, and we run a little jet sweep, and he does the rest of it getting in. You can see the kids are excited for him. Here's a throw to Jairique Turner, a sophomore running back, who I really think is going to be a really good football player for us. Gets better and better. He's a big kid, and you can see there's some of the things he did. What I really enjoy is seeing all the excitement on the sideline for our kids. We got a bunch of unselfish dudes that have stuck together. So,
yeah, and that's what you look forward to. I mean, you've got people who are, not playing a lot getting in, and they're showing you what they can do, and that's what you look forward to as a coach. And,
yeah.
I mean, the whole team's excited. I feel like you've got all this momentum, and I'm sure that means a lot to you as a coach.
It does. Very proud of our kids, proud of our coaches for staying the course through this season. Obviously, our record is not what we want it to be, but it's by design, and now it's payday. Now it's time to go in the playoffs where you win in advance. You lose, you're packing your stuff up the next week. So it's win, advance, go to the next week, and we're excited about that.
Yeah, time to go to work. Well, tell us about your big Indian playboard.
Yeah, our defensive player of the game obviously was Walter Maestri with 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Our City of Hope offensive player of the game was 2 guys, Jax Bowles, who played outstanding again, and Walter Maestri, who had 3 offensive touchdowns. Our City of Hope special teams player of the game was Tristan Prescott, a senior, played great for us on special teams. Our Hog of the Week was a junior defensive lineman, Dylan Cleveland. They call him Belly, but he plays very hard. Our Georgia Farm Bureau Player of the Week was Walter Maestri, so he's filled up our big board here. Yeah. And then our Scout Offensive Player of the Week was Josh Williams, a senior that doesn't see the field much on Friday, but he gives great effort in practice. And then our Scout Defensive Player of the Week was Tristan Prescott, another senior.
Well, you got a big board there, and that's super exciting, especially playing against a team like Denmark in the playoffs. Well, thanks so much for being here, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Smallin. We appreciate your take on the game and wish the best of luck to East Coweta during the first round of playoffs against Denmark on November 14th. The Vikings had another big win this past Friday against Dutchtown. That means the team is now 8-2. We're here with head coach Kevin Whitley to tell us how he was able to beat a Dutchtown team. Thanks for being here, Coach Whitley.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your game against Dutchtown.
Well, I think our kids had something to prove. Last year they beat us pretty bad. Playoffs was on the line, so the kids came out and played well. Super proud of the effort. We just got to get better for the playoffs now.
Yeah, and that gives a lot of drive, having them beat you last year, especially for those seniors. It's their last go-around, and they really want to prove everybody wrong, and that's what y'all have done all season.
Yeah, it's really not about proving people wrong, just proving us right. Mm-hmm. We got belief in ourselves, and we just want to come out and put a good product on the field and let it fall where it may.
Yeah, and you've got so much to be proud of. I mean, you've got a lot of key players. Just tell us about a few key players in your
I think our success has been that it's one of our mottos has been together. Mm-hmm. And so it's not really one guy or one side of the ball that's doing it. It's been a collective effort from our special teams, our offense and defense. So all those guys will play hard, man. That's what it's all about. It's when guys don't really care about the individual accolades. They're worried about more of the team success, and I think that's been a big reason for the turnaround this year.
Yeah, and you talk about it on all sides of the ball. Everybody's together. You got a real team.
Well, that's the goal. I think with anytime you're in team sports, you want it to be bigger than you. And I think our guys have kind of bought into that a little bit. And so we got to keep improving in that area. Got to keep supporting each other and keep away from injuries.
Yeah, speaking of being bigger, let's talk about this big win against Dutchtown. Let's look at these highlights.
All right. Not sure where we're starting here, but I think our defense is on the field first here. We get lucky here. I mean, the guy throws a pass and it bounces off the guy's foot, and Bryson is able to pick it off around midfield, gave us great field position. Offensively, I felt we had a better game. I know we probably rushed for over 200 yards, and here's a pass to Trip Kelly, taking advantage of that. He's a big-time blocker for us, and to get him the ball is really exciting for him. Defensively, again, our guys played well. Here's EJ coming with a big pick. I thought he was going to score here, but he slipped and fall, and we got a personal foul clip on that play. So here on offense, we're trying to establish a run, and I think Woody takes it in here from about 22 yards or so. So that really was the turning point of the game, just getting on the board first. We wanted to start fast, and we wanted to make them earn every play. I think we gave up one explosive play for them, and that ended in a touchdown. But again, that's the guys game tackling. First hit is Bryson Davies there, and those guys are just playing hard. Again, I thought Xavier had a really good game here, a big catch here. I think he had 3 catches on the evening. I think we throw it to him again right here on the now screen. He gets upfield and gets in great field position. I think he'd go in and score the next possession. Here it was short, and we wanted to establish some physicality, and we gave it to our main man Woody there, and big explosive run and our power set. So again, the guys, his team effort is a different guy every time. That's Jet Clark on a big time play. And again, man, we're kind of coming together at the right time. Here's Trey Gill getting in at running back, and he had a really good game at running back. He's our starting receiver, but just trying to find different ways to get him the ball. And he's explosive with the ball in his hand, and is a very tough runner. And here, I think he goes in for 33 to kind of seal the game for us. Again, it was a big time run, and the offensive line is doing a great job up front, establishing the line of scrimmage. And I think anytime you can, win up front, offensive and defensive line, you got a chance to win the game.
Yeah, a lot to be proud about. I mean, you see 11 hats to the ball there every single time, it feels like. And that's definitely something you want to look forward to, especially getting ready for playoffs. Just what is your mindset right now going into playoffs?
I think the biggest thing now is kind of new. I think for most teams, you got a bye week before the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So you try to find out a schedule that works best for your guys. You want to get everybody healthy. You want to get everybody locked in and focused. For us, we're playing a familiar opponent, playing Villarica. Played them early in the season. It was a hard-fought game. I think it was 12-9 was the score. Mm-hmm. So they'll come in with revenge factor on their mind. Mm-hmm. But for us, it's the playoffs. So you either win or go home. So it shouldn't be hard to get guys motivated and ready to go.
Yeah, everybody starts 0-0 regardless of your record.
0-0.
Record doesn't matter. It's out the window.
No, it's out the window. Everything you did up until this point really doesn't mean anything. So everybody's got to be focused on getting it done next week.
Yeah, and record's just out the window. Everybody's 0-0, and that's something you're going to be super focused on. I mean, you've played them before. I'm sure it'll be a good game, but we're pulling here for you at game day. Thanks so much for being here, Coach.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate Coach Whitley for being here with us today as we wish the best of luck to Northgate against Villarica. Noonan had another successful game against McIntosh this past Friday with a score of 42-41. I'm here with head coach Chip Walker to break down the game. Welcome back, Coach Walker.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Tell us a little bit about the game from your standpoint.
Well, it was it was probably a little more stressful than we wanted it to be Friday night. McIntosh did a good job. They played hard on their senior night in their last game of the year. And we had a few guys that were banged up a little bit that didn't play, so we got some younger guys in the game, and we had control of it with three 14-point leads at different points in time during the game, and credit to them, they came back and made a game out of it right at the very end. Yeah,
and I mean, the team, I'd say, fought pretty hard for the most part of the night. I mean, a lot of key plays, a lot of things to look forward to heading into playoffs.
Yeah, our guys played really hard. I think both offensively and defensively, we did a lot of good things. Turned the ball over a few too many times. That was probably the big thing that might have kept them in the game a little bit. And then defensively, when we get to third down, we got to get off the field.
Yeah.
And those are going to be things that are going to be critical when you get to playoff time. Is you can't turn the ball over. You got to get off the field on third down. And so those are going to be things that we're going to concentrate on for the next 2 weeks before we get to the playoffs.
Yeah, and you've got a bye week, and that's certainly going to give you time to rest up, get ready for playoffs and things like that. What are you looking forward to get accomplished in that bye week?
Well, get a few guys healed up that we feel like will be ready to go. It gives us a little bit longer to get our game plan installed for a really good New Manchester team, and just gives us some time to work on some fundamentals that sometimes you get overlooked as the season goes along, and then just get healed up and rested for a playoff run.
Well, yeah. Speaking of, let's take a look at the highlights from McIntosh.
Sounds good. Here we are early in the game, and there you see Ben Roach. You had a really good game. He bats one down. And then we get a pick early. I think we're up 7-0 at this point in time. Jamarion Brewer with another interception, and it's going to set us up moving the ball. You see Jalen Britt, who established a new school record with receptions in a season. I think he has 85 receptions for the season and broke school record. So that was a really good deal. They had started jumping the little bubble that we throw, so we throw a really good route right there to Colton Dodds, who had a great night. Here's a big run by Sean Greer. I think this one puts us up 21-7 about midway through the second quarter. Or maybe that one put us up 14-7. This one puts us up 21-14. Big shot to John. They had kind of jumped the outcut we had earlier, and we realized it and came back to that. Cam Davis, who had a really good night running the ball. I think he had 16 carries and really helped us control the clock late. Had a good night. This is a lateral that, for some reason, they just kind of
kept it alive.
They kind of didn't pay attention to it. T-Mac picked it up and ran it, which leads to a really good job by Jalen Britt and Brody Campbell connecting on a touchdown pass that puts us up 35-28 here in the fourth quarter. Here's another fumble that Brewer's going to fall on. Gives us the ball on the 26 going in with about 8 minutes left in the game, and we got a chance to kind of put this one away. Again, they've bit on the bubble a little bit, and so we throw one to Dodge. We thought he got in right there. But Cam's going to finish it off for us. So this puts us up 42-28 with just a couple minutes. They come and score and stop us. The only time they stopped us all night. Quentin Johnson, you come in here and make a really good punt that is down at the 1 yard line when we needed it. Now we got to do a better job of keeping them out of the end zone. But then Cam Davis comes up. He had been running the ball really good. They had scored and missed the extra point. We were up by 1. We knew they were going onside kick, and Cam makes a big recovery. So it was a good job.
Yeah, and I'd say one of the identifying plays is that lateral that they threw that they completely gave up on.
Yeah, it was something our guys did a good job of recognizing and playing. Our defensive coaches do a really good job of that all the time. Even at practice, if you know it's a forward pass and it hits the ground, our defensive guys are always on the defense about getting on the ball and scooping and
playing to the whistle.
Playing till they hear a whistle.
And I'd say you see that every play. I'd say 11 hats to the ball every single time.
Yeah, our guys, they're going to play hard. There's no doubt about that.
And that's just so much to be proud of,
We're proud. 8-2 is a really good regular season. Gets us in a good position, got some momentum headed into the playoffs. And so now we just got to make sure we go and get better in the next 2 weeks and get ready for New Manchester.
Yeah, and we're 0-0 now, getting ready for playoffs. Just before we get into playoffs, tell about your Cougar Playboard.
Well, it was a really good night. The players of the game is going to be a group, and the offensive line collectively, I thought they played really good. Curtis Thompson, the 10th grade left tackle, I thought he had his best night by far.
Big Kurt.
Jason Mitchell, 10th grade guard, played really good. Actually made a key play right before halftime where he runs down a guy and knocks him out of bounds to keep him from scoring. Then obviously Javion's and McCrite are kind of the anchors in there. I thought they played good. And Waylon Tate got hurt early and played through it, and really they were knocking some guys around there at the end. So the offensive line had a great night. The defensive player of the game, Emmanuel Ward, E-Man, had a really good night again. He's been a constant guy inside. You always can depend on him to do the things that he needs to do. And then offensive player of the game, Cam Davis, 16 carries. I think he had about 3 touchdowns. And then a special teams player of the game again, Quentin Johnson did a really good job.
Yeah, you got a bunch of glue guys, something to look forward to in playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Our guys, I think they're going to be ready to go and fired up for the playoffs, no doubt about it.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you being here, Coach. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Coach Walker, and best of luck to our Cougars this Friday as they take on New Manchester. That will do it for this week on Game Day. Thanks to all our head coaches and best of luck to all our Coweta teams this Friday in the playoffs. This program is brought to you by the video and audio team members here at CEC through our school system CCS TV YouTube channel. Make sure to go like and subscribe. See you next time.